Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm John Maciel, back from my Christmas break, and I'm ready to start churning out videos again. Starting off with ShadowEra, we are coming up on Lost Lands Part 3. A couple of spoilers have already gone into Telegram chat, and I will be doing videos of those to recap those new cards later. But right now I'm focusing on cards that you guys haven't seen yet, and I have. So, because we followed up with a Shadow Fatty, the Epic Shadow Fatty is coming up with Part 3, we're going to take a look at the Human Epic Fatty that's coming up with Part 3. So, that Fatty is Ipshtuer Leander, Human Ally, Aldmore, Unique, 2/6 stats, 4 cost ally. When you summon an artifact or an artifact becomes an ally under your control, draw a card. For 0 Shadow Energy, draw 3 cards and put them on the top of your deck in any order. So real quickly, let's talk about the active first. So because you have to draw 3 cards in order to put in the back, it's similar to priests using chalice. In this case, you need to have no more than 4 cards in your hand in order to use this. That's because it has to draw the 3 cards in order to use it. And the max cards you can have in your hand is 7. So keep that in mind when planning to play around that active. Again, it's free to do. That's a powerful ability, putting back cards in any order. So you can really filter out those priorities. If you're having Darklight Apprentice in there, you're also gaining Shadow Energy for using this ability. So that is going to be an interesting way of a pseudo draw in terms of planning out your next card draws. Now the passive ability. So let's start with the first part. When you summon an artifact, so I'm thinking for the rogue side, thinking hit list, right? So you play hit list, draw a card, use the active, draw 2 more cards. That's 3 cards you're getting from hit list. If you got Leander in that rogue deck, and it has solid stats. I don't see why you couldn't put that into, say, a Garth deck, for example. Garth likes those types of allies, so you could have a couple of Leander, you could have a couple of Scavengers for pulling them back, right? You could have your Artisans as your 3 costs. So you got pretty sticky allies, pretty big allies to go with Garth's ability. It's going to make it not too difficult to kill allies anyway, so I can see this working pretty well in that hit list Garth cycling kind of deck. Summoning artifact too, so that's if you're going with the Aldmore theme, that could be Clockwork Soldier too, or any other artifacts you're summoning. If you're playing that along with the Wild's Trading Port, now you're drawing 2 cards, you're not just drawing 1 card. So this is so I think for Aldmore, combination of Leander with the Trading Port, I think that could be a really effective draw engine, the really effective draw cards to use as well as the Seek abilities that are on Artisan and Scout. So it's going to be quite interesting to add this guy to the list. Now, the second part of the passive is whenever an artifact becomes an ally under your control. So that I mentioned was Clockwork Soldier, right? That's also Living Icewall, the mage artifact that can become an ally. That's Thriss Crucible. That would work too, because that starts as an artifact and then becomes an ally. Now, that's also Wand of Ezekias, if you use the wand on an artifact. How many other cards am I missing here? Artifact becomes an ally under your control. That's Suspended Animation too. In Lilat, if you pull back artifacts from the graveyard, because it doesn't say the artifact has to be in play. It's just when an artifact becomes an ally under your control. So that's pulling them out of the graveyard and putting them into play under your control. Hence, draw a card. Another combination I'm really thinking of for wand, for a mage deck, is Amulet of Conjuring, right? So you play Amulet, draw a card for Leander's passive, use the ability, draw 3 more cards, use Wand on Amulet, it then becomes an ally under your control, and that's draw another card. So that's 5 cards. That's without Trading Port. So if you have Trading Port in there, you just drew a full hand of cards with that combo pieces put together. So that sounds like an ally that's going to be a lot of fun to play around with in terms of the draw power that you can get from it, and that kind of artifact building theme going around it. So that's something of trying it out first, is trying it in a Lilat artifact deck, right? Maybe put Living Icewall in there, Clockwork Soldier in there, Suspended Animation, Wand, Amulet. Just have a lot of fun with that kind of, have a lot of fun with that deck. That's going to be a lot of 4-cost cards. Probably want some control tools in there, like Subdue and maybe Consuming Fear, things like that. So I'm looking forward to trying out that combo piece. So that is it for this video. Expect more videos to come soon. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this card. I hope to see a lot of decks being built around this card. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, did you enjoy today's video? Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Did you hate today's video? Then be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's really the only way I can tell. Thanks.